rest of my life. I'll trust Him for the rest of my life. I'll serve for the rest of my life. I'll trust Him. He's been so good to me. Oh, yeah. I don't know about you for the rest of my life. I got to serve the Lord because He's been good to me. Anybody know He's been good? Anybody know He's been good? Sitting here all night long, you just want to hold it up, trying to be cute, giving yourself reasons why to get yourself away. Somebody out there tonight say, oh, my head is hurting. Somebody out there tonight might have pain in your body. Let me tell you one thing. It don't matter what the doctor reports, what the doctor wants to feel. Because I'm going to say, this is right. You already here. Shall I get a witness? What I want you to do, I can't speak to you. Let me take you by me. I'm going to serve the Lord. I'm going to serve the Lord. I don't know about you. I just got coming on. Anybody want to help me serve them? Anybody want to help me serve them? Cause you know praise to go up.
All right, what's up, everybody? So honored that you all could be with us tonight. We appreciate you all so much for supporting Real Talk. What's up, Brenda? What's up, Wayne?
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, the crew is on. Y'all like our new advertisement? That's when Brenda carried us to an event that was very shocking.
The sacrificial lamb is outside, so don't talk about it. The sacrificial lamb coming in the door.
Me and Wade said, "Whoa, we just here to support our sister." Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, we had fun that night. We laughed the entire night. We laughed. It's good, 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 good. Laughter is good for the soul. Y'all, come on, like and share. It ain't enough people on here tonight. Come on, y'all, like and share. I know it's a whole lot going on. Festival at the lake. People just getting back from the Peace Summit. There was something that Langley did over at the Royal Park. That was something over there. And then
The mayor had an event at the Royal Park.
I wasn't trying to mention her name. But anyway.
Oh, okay. I just want you to know.
Yeah, I knew, as the old people say, I knew. Uh-huh. All right, come on, y'all. Like and share. Like and share. Tag it on somebody's page. Let somebody know Real Talk. There y'all go. They coming on in here. Let y'all people know that Real Talk is on the air. Brenda, how was your week? It's been a busy week. You've been getting phone calls from all across the Bay Area.
Busy. That's what I mean, busy.
Wayne, what about you?
Oh man, we it's just been a grueling week trying to help folks navigate through some of the maze of stupidity.
Still got that box in the back seat.
Yeah.
And a lot of it, people are trying. Some of our folks trying to figure out, who we gonna vote for in 2024. They not sure who to go for right now. People falling and man, talk about,
Wait a minute. They said that Kamala Harris is one fall away from being the president of the United States.
One fall away, man. One fall away.
Hey,
They're talking about getting.
Wayne, turn your device down just a little bit.
Okay.
Turn. I don't know if it's your computer, your phone. Turn it down a little bit because you sound a little.
That better?
Now he sound worse.
Turn it down a little more.
All right.
That may be a little bit.
Still loud?
You fine. I don't want to, because what you say is important, so I want people to be able to understand what you're saying. What all of us say is important. Yeah. We want people to clearly hear us. All right. Okay. So, Brenda, why you tell the sacrificial lamb to quit talking while we live.
About to make him come on with us in a minute.
No, because we know how to contain ourselves. He don't. He's still a youngster.
I had y'all written up in the paper.
Right, we know. You have my people not wanting to come to church on Sunday. So I love my people and I love my church. So I look forward to seeing them on Sundays. So, y'all, we got lots to talk about tonight. Did y'all see that flyer said we're gonna continue to come on until the streets of Oakland become safer and better? Yeah, that's. I knew that's what it was. Wayne, he in cell hell. He had a Nextel. Remember them Nextel phones? We used to call it Nextel, next to hell.
Leave him alone.
I ain't leaving him alone. Yeah. So Brenda, where we gonna start tonight?
Man, where shall we start?
Well, hold on. Y'all see this?
What's that? Ooh. Do we need to start there?
It says dysfunction plagues Oakland top cop search while crime rates rise. Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with that today. We're gonna deal with the mayor. We're gonna deal with a whole plethora of things today. A lot of things. Yeah, plethora. We're gonna deal with a whole plethora of things today. That means a lot. Okay. All right. Good evening, Devoria. All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining. Would y'all please like and share? We ready to jump into it? We ready to jump into it now. Come on, Brenda. Let's start there. You've been at a couple of places this week.
I was at the police commission selection meeting where I spoke on behalf of the chair, Miss Malele, and Brenda Harbin Forte. So here's my first problem. They think we don't know what's going on. We only listen to what's in the news. But then when you show up, you find out what's really going on. When they said dysfunctional, they're right, but not in the way that they're talking about. It's a battle between powers with the police commission, the CPA, the inspector general is it's real interesting. So I went in order to secure Miss Malele of getting the votes that she needed to be reinstated.
Okay.
So I did my little mama spiel, my community spiel, my activist spiel. She did make the top 8. She did not get enough votes to be re-elected to her position. But she does have another chance. They are going to give her a private interview. So, very good woman, very tough woman, because in the paper this week, someone said that they needed to cut her head off.
So disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. And she held it down with grace as she addressed the commission, did her welcome speech, and she addressed that part of it. You ain't got to threaten nobody like that. No. It's really not that serious. So there's struggles amongst each other about things that are going on. We do need to get rid of Warshaw. He's getting paid $100,000 a month. He don't live here. He don't come here unless he's trying to secure his check. He does need to go. That's the issue that they are not agreeing on.
The commissioner don't agree that he needs to go?
Well, the chair does agree that he needs to go. The rest of them, they're coming up with all these issues to come against her. I feel that there's too many people policing the police. You got the police commission. The CPA is the Commission for Police Accountability, and the Inspector General's office. They all police the police. So what do we need him for? He getting a free check for what? Because everybody else doing the job. What's the point? And we can use that money for something else. There you go, Wayne.
He represents support.
Who?
My man down in our South representative.
Oh. Well, I don't care who he represents. We can do something else with that money. How about that?
You guys are freezing on it. Everything is frozen on my screen.
Oh, you frozen on our screen.
Somebody just told me you're freezing.
Wayne,
I know I'm freezing.
Wayne, who's your carrier? Metro? You got Wi-Fi through Metro?
Yeah.
It acts like it.
I am freezing bad right now. Log off and try to get back on.
Why don't you reboot your Wi-Fi box?
Everybody's frozen.
Reboot your Wi-Fi box.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, and then go stand on it and hold an antenna.
Yeah. No, I have a person on the roof doing that.
You got the bunny ears.
Go get your bike and plug it in and reboot it. Okay, let me quit laughing at you. Go ahead, Wayne. Let the Lord use you and reboot all the stuff in your house. Turn your reboot your microwave and all that stuff too. We'll see you. God bless you. All right. So Brenda, go ahead. And then you that was one thing. So it's divided on the commission about should Warshaw go, should he stay?
That's one of the issues. They have not started looking for a police chief yet.
Well, how can they look for a police chief when they're not even on one accord?
Exactly. Well, then they had to hire a consultant, which they finally got one application that they are looking at. So that was the selection committee. Then Thursday I went to the police commission and spoke. That was interesting. It was very interesting. Never seen nothing like it in my life. A bunch of adults.
How many murders have we had this week?
This week maybe 3. We were at 51 Thursday. I haven't checked to see if anybody has passed away over the weekend or yesterday, but we were at 51 on Thursday.
For the year?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was more than that the way they kill them.
No, it's 51.
Okay. All right. So you all, let me ask you all a question that's watching us. What do you all have to say? And you all can please feel free to leave comments, inboxes to Wayne, Brenda, or myself. If Wayne could ever get out of cell hell, what do you all feel? Those of you, if you don't live in Oakland, you don't have that much to say because you can't vote. You can't vote. You really have to be careful what you say if you don't live here. All right, because you can give us some ideas, and if it's pretty good, maybe we can run with them. What do you all feel that we should be fighting for? Because everything is divided in Oakland. Ever since LaRon Armstrong, and even before LaRon Armstrong, but it became very vocal when LaRon Armstrong was let go on administrative leave and when he was fired. We really saw the division in the city of Oakland. I'll say the city of Oakland. I'm just not going to say the police department. Police department been corrupt. I didn't know the commission was corrupt. The mayor came in wrong, corrupt. City council, even the black people wouldn't stand up for a black man. I just got problems with that. What's your thoughts on that, Brenda?
Well, we talked pretty much about that in the Peace Summit today about the division amongst everybody, and the fact that until we come together, we're gonna be in the same problem. Our thing is we're expecting everybody else to solve our problems for us when we need to start. We need to be the foundation, because all this finger pointing and things of that nature it's not going to make it any better. They fighting over money. I do a better job than you, the budget, but I do a better job, so I need my money, not caring who else is not going to eat, just as long as you get your money. But what are you doing with the money that you got? Where are your deliverables? You complaining about the money, but are you giving us stats on what the money you already had, what you've done with it?
And the sad thing is we don't have not one person. There's not like one black person that can pull everybody together, that can get us on one accord. Preachers ain't even on one accord. So we don't even know where to start with trying to get us on one accord to start reaching some steps or start trying to strive for some steps in order for our city to be better and safer. We need to fight for everything. Our city is broken. Our city is broken, but you got a bunch of broken people that's leading the city. So what do broken people do? Hurt people hurt people. Everybody's out for themselves. That's a psychology term.
Yeah.
Hurt people, but everybody's out for themselves. Even the commission, they're out for themselves. They can't even do it. You have one person spoke up for LaRon. Ain't nobody else spoke up for LaRon. I mean, even if you was against him, speak up. I know some preachers that spoke out against him. They were just as wrong as two left shoes, but they still spoke out. And if you're gonna stand on something, stand on it. Don't be no punk. Don't be scared. If you believe in something, stand firm on it, even if you have to stand by yourself. This show that we do on Saturdays called Real Talk is real talk. And some of you church people can't handle real talk. Y'all can't handle real talk. When I start saying hell no and damn and y'all be like, oh my God. But look at our city. Look at our city. What grocery store your parents gonna go to? What pharmacy they gonna go to? What about all the people in deep East Oakland that can't go to 82nd Walgreens no more because of the crime?
Mm-hmm.
Because of people getting bipped. I hate that term, bipped. Well, I mean, they breaking in your cars. They stealing your cars. They stealing your license plates off. They stealing your tags off. Right there. They have to have armed security in there because so many people are going in there stealing all the pharmacy and steal everything. You know it's extremely bad when they got deodorant and toothpaste like when you have to ring a doggone buzzer to get deodorant and toothpaste.
Yeah, I went to the Walgreens down here, and when I walked in, the lady said, oh my God, where's all this stuff? Girl, they done stole it all. What you mean, where's the stuff? Where you been? They done stole it. You ain't getting nothing up in here, gone.
In your area?
No, right by my office, down the one on 5th Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I walked in there with cosmetics. Oh, if you want cosmetics, don't go there because they don't have none.
They don't have none.
They don't have none.
So it is. It's extremely bad, but it seems like no one seems to care. And Black people, we keep leaving. We keep going to Lathrop, and we keep going to Patterson and Manteca and Tracy and Livermore and Stockton and Elk Grove and Vacaville and Vallejo and Fairfield and Sassoon. But let me tell you this, y'all. Remember this: when you move out of here, you're not gonna be able to move back in. So be prepared. Be prepared to have a new car, because you can't be driving in no raggedy behind cars going over no Altamont and going on 80 and stuff like that and sit and go traffic, stop and go traffic. You're not gonna be able to afford. You're not gonna be able to afford. You cannot do all that driving with a raggedy car. You got to pull over and put coolant in there, water in there. You got to put oil in there every other day. You're going to end up throwing a rod in your car. You're going to end up doing something serious. So it's hard once you move out of Oakland to move back in Oakland. We need the Black people that's here. I think it's about 23% Black people still here, African Americans still in Oakland. We need to come together. We need to put our differences aside to make a safe and a better place in Oakland. I love Oakland. So why y'all think Wayne, Brenda, and myself are on here? It ain't because we don't like Oakland. It's because we're trying to get some of y'all who don't do nothing but just sit back and say that's a shame. You don't sign no petitions. You don't go to no council meetings. You don't show up to any events to know what's going on in your city. I have to do current events at my church every Sunday because I want my parishioners to know what is going on where you live, work, and worship. Every week. Come on, Brenda, keep talking.
I was listening to a text.
You said we need to be on one accord. That's where you left off.
We do. Yeah, but see, we were talking today. About the fact that we blame everybody else for our problems. City council ain't the mama to these kids. They got mamas, they got daddy, and like I was telling them, we keep talking about the youth. The demographics of the criminals is 17 and up, more than 17 and under. I went to ceasefire on Thursday before I went to police commission. It was 19 young men in there. They were all over 17. Violent criminals that have, gun charges. They are most likely to be killed or get killed. We're trying to get them services, get them to come out of the life that they're in and do something different. Every quarter, that's what I do. But when you look at them, you would never imagine, a lot of them, you would never imagine that's what's going on. Some of them, you could tell they got tattoos here, they got tattoos there, But the young man I was sitting next to, he was really, really quiet until after I spoke. And then he kind of lightened up, I said, we all good here. We're here, because we care about y'all and we're trying to make a difference in your life. But we can't do it if you don't want to make a difference in your own life.
Right.
And we're just being misguided about a whole bunch of stuff. One of the ladies in the class, she was talking about the prostitution. They've been watching TV too much because ain't nobody pulling up and dragging no girl in the car and say, come on, I want you to just go on the street for me. It's boyfriends putting their girlfriends out there, and it's the new hustle for some people. It's a new hustle. There's money out there. They don't want to work at McDonald's, and that's what they do. And we just got to be for real about that. Everybody out there is not being trafficked. Everybody that's doing crime ain't doing it because they don't have a job.
Yeah.
They don't want to get a job because they can make more money that way than to have a job. So
right.
we got to make it equitable for them. We don't have to do anything. That's number one. We don't have to do anything. It's the people that love and care about them that need to step up and help us help them.
I think we should be outraged about how much it costs to live in Oakland. There's affordable housing, but affordable housing ain't really affordable housing.
It is not. Whoever said that is correct.
It's not affordable.
Yeah, it goes by the medium in our city, and most people don't even make the medium.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think what the average family makes, what, $23,000 to $25,000 a year?
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, can you hear us, Wayne?
I got you.
That may be a little
bit.
Am
I still froze?
Yeah, you are.
You guys fine.
You froze, but we can hear you.
I don't know what's the matter. I changed the antenna. I put people holding two antennas. So
you put your antenna.
Wayne, I went got if you.
He gone.
How about I not add him no more tonight? Brenda, I can't even laugh no more. So
he got something to say. So when he come back, you need to add him because we have to balance the conversation.
I'm gonna add him. I'm gonna keep him in the green room.
Oh.
At least he can hear what's going on. He just can't say nothing. Okay. I think public safety and housing are the most important things in Oakland right now.
Exactly. But they just gave West Oakland $68 million plus another $1.9 million to build affordable housing in West Oakland. They have a whole lot of empty apartments in the buildings that they already have.
Isn't it like 5,000 available?
Yeah, it might be more. Yeah, it was like 5. Last number was like 5,000. Okay. Why are we still building housing if people can't afford to be in them? And that's just West Oakland. Let's talk about East Oakland. You going down the street, you see all these new apartments popping up. But then when people go to apply for them, they don't even meet the number to be affordable in affordable housing. Low income. They low income ain't low income. You can't be working at McDonald's.
Make 3 times what they make. Who you gotta have like 3 times what the rent is?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Who has that? I got 2 jobs and I don't have that.
Yeah.
And everybody and I honestly think we need to have some how to budget your money classes and how, that's how to really hold on to what you have, how to balance what you do have. It's somewhat, Oakland is just so out of control. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous.
Yeah. But what are we gonna do about it though? Nothing.
We just talk about it, but it ain't no. We ain't got no petitions in place. We don't have anybody talking about it. The city council ought to be concerned about that. About our people, how we gonna live, how we gonna eat.
But why do we feel that they have to be concerned? They get a check.
They are the leaders. They're supposed to be leading the city. That means they should. It's not about you. It's about somebody else.
No.
Like pastoring for me. Pastoring is not about me.
No.
It's about serving the needs of the people. It's about equipping them, training them, praying for them, loving them, showing them they can do better, teaching them. That's what my job is as a pastor. And if that's my job as a pastor, when we vote people in office, their job is to look out for somebody else. It's not to look out for yourself.
So who is telling them what the community needs for them to look out for us?
All them damn homeless people up and down East 14th. Hell, that's enough to look out for.
Talk to the homeless people?
I ain't talking about them. It's got to be something wrong if it's over 6,000 homeless people in Oakland. Something's wrong.
Yeah, but you think they're going to go out and talk to the homeless people and ask them why they're homeless?
They don't have to talk to them. They know what the heck is going on. He said he don't understand why his Radio Shack system is acting up the way it's acting.
He just said it. Radio Shack is no longer in business, and neither is that Wi-Fi, Wayne.
I got a problem with that when we have people in office that's not looking out for the welfare of the people in the city. What about the people in your district?
Let me tell you what happens. They look at the problems and they don't ask you what we need done. They do what they feel needs to be done. And it doesn't reach the people because they didn't ask the people. And that's what they do. They do what they feel is going to make it right. Not ask you if that's what you need. They assume everybody needs jobs. Everybody don't need a job.
I guess the next time elections come around, we need to have town halls and tell people this is what your job description is. If you cannot fulfill that job description, we're going to already have stuff in place to have you recalled, to have you impeached, to have you put out of office. If you can't provide this, don't quit doing all the lying about what you're going to do and how you're going to help and this is what you plan to do, and you don't do none of that stuff in your district. I don't care what district they're in, whether we live in it or not. It needs to be a committee of us that go around and invite them to town halls, invite them to press conferences and stuff like that, and things of that nature to tell them what their job is, because apparently they must have selective amnesia when they get in office and forget about what the hell they in office for.
No, they have selective services. So we could go in a community and ask them what they need. And they can say, oh, we need A, B, and C. Oh, well, they already have that. Okay, so why don't you know about it? Because they don't trickle it down to the people that really need the help. They just stay in a safe zone where they can be held accountable, not 100%, but just accountable because, well, I'm in this, I'm over here, feeding the homeless. Okay, but you over there where it ain't but 10 people. Go on San Pablo. It's a bunch of them over there. Go over there to the 200. Don't go to the 10 and take pictures and think that you're doing something.
Brenda, let me ask you this. Have you ever heard, and Alex, just for you too, Wayne just texted me and said his friends keep texting him and asking him, is he in the movie called Frozen?
Wait a minute. I'm surprised they ain't asking, was he in that submarine? Now, it took me a minute to figure out what was going on with the submarine. I missed all of that. My granddaughter was showing me memes.
Yeah. But Barack Obama swung some fists the other day when they was asking him about the submarine, Barack said, "That's unfortunate what happened to the 4 people that was in the 5 people that was in the submarine." He's like, "But what about the 700 people, immigrants that was coming over here, boat capsized and they died?"
Somebody else said that yesterday as well. Y'all talking about these 5 people. What about the 700?
Exactly. And that's what Barack Obama said the other day. I was like, way to slam him, former president. So let me ask you a question. Have y'all, we'll get back to that. Let me ask y'all a question. Wayne said town halls and interviews of candidates, time is out for blind voting because they are using scare tactics. Yeah, distraction. Right, Devoria? Distraction. Yeah, y'all more concerned about the billionaire who built this doggone bathtub to go. They didn't think. They were down like 14,500 feet. They only had oxygen for 48 hours.
But that's not the first time they did that. They do that on a regular. That's what they do. They had a couple that just went on the same trip 2 weeks ago that was on there. So something just really...
It was in the same type submarine?
It was the same submarine. That's what that company does. So they charge $250,000 a person.
As small as that doggone thing was, I call it a big bathtub with a top on it. It don't even look like it was enough oxygen in there to last 48 hours. But anyway,
trying to figure out how the people was in there, but it's bigger than we think it is.
That's clear people stuff. I bet you ain't no black people was on there. But anyway, that ain't what I'm trying to do. They trying to go visit the Titanic. I didn't even like the movie. The movie was too long.
See,
3.5 hours long. That's too long. I fall asleep on the 2-hour movie.
You pick 2 or 3 naps.
I remember me and my mama went to the movies one day when she was feeling better after she had broke her hip and broke her ankle. And we got some popcorn and some nachos and some water and some other stuff we got. And it was dark in there at 12 o'clock for a matinee. And when the movie was over, I asked my mom, I was like, did you like the movie, Mama? She was like, boy, I just woke up. I was like, me too. So I guess we just went in there to go to sleep. Neither one of us watched the movie. But anyway, so listen, let me ask y'all this before I forget. Have y'all ever heard of a brochure for each district, what each district offers in that district?
Nope.
Why? That I would like to know why. Why is it that we don't know what's going on in your district? It's mental health in everybody's district. It's homelessness in everybody's district. Everybody need to know where corner store is, a drugstore. Everybody need to know where a doctor's office is. Everybody need to know if it's a food bank in that area. I mean, come on, y'all. This is stuff that's offered that people don't know. So why the council person can't put out a brochure and the addresses of where everything is found?
Yeah, that's the disconnect. Nobody knows nobody has any idea about anything that they really need. There's no website. So we talked about today about making a directory. If somebody needs something, we know where to go because it's not out there.
It ought to be a directory in everybody's district, and it ought to be a citywide directory for everybody. I mean, somebody is always needing something.
Yeah.
I mean, people just come up to the funeral home. How much a cremation costs? How much a service costs? I'm shopping, and we have to give out prices.
Mm-hmm.
We have to. According to our company, we have to give out prices. We can't tell them come down there and find out. If people ask you over the phone, you have to give them prices. I just don't understand why you're a council person and you're supposed to be leading your district, why people don't know what's going on in the district. Wow. No, they don't want you to know. Plus, that's too much work for them. Well, why are you in office if you don't have no work? See, it ain't even no better. It's still the same thing on there. I don't understand that. Why you want to be in office and same thing. Why you want to be in office and you don't want to do the work? Why are you in office if you don't want to do the work? I guess today's show is about why and and things that make you say There are only one councilman at the summit. It's only one councilman at the summit. Who was that?
Gael.
Yeah. No, always around stuff.
Yeah,
he don't care what nationality you are. If it's right and all, it's gonna be there.
Yeah, he was in my class.
Huh?
He was in my class in the gun violence family support session that I taught.
Oh, so I guess they were divided. So I guess the other people was in East Oakland at the the mayor's thing. Oh, okay. And then I guess some was at the lake, huh? I guess that's what they were used.
What I said now, the lake.
Some of them had to be at the lake, and some of them, a couple, maybe one or two of them had to be at Arroyo Park. But I can make one phone call and find out how many was at Arroyo Park.
Oh yeah, text. Make that text. Text and find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
And even with that, our administration knew about the Peace Summit. It was called a citywide Peace Summit.
Right.
That's what the title was. So why would you plan something? I ain't talking about the Lake Fest. Why would you plan something so vital to the city the same day as the citywide Peace Summit? Citywide. That's what it said. Citywide Peace Summit.
And you trying to, I guess the mayor was trying to get some people on her side by going to the hood. But she had it out that she was scared to come to the hood because she didn't come to our town hall because she said that area was rough.
Yeah. She's scared. I scared.
And Filbert is not as rough as Arroyo Park.
Who was at 14th and Filbert?
Antioch Baptist Church, where our town
hall is. You got that right. You're definitely right.
It was a parking lot. You could came right in the door. But you're scared to go to the hood? Well, why would you want to be the mayor of Oakland if you're scared to go to the hood? The chief of police wasn't scared to go to the hood.
The hood, the valleys, the hills, he was everywhere.
The former chief of police went to everywhere, and he didn't need bodyguards.
Oh, please. That man had bodyguards. He had a team. Stop it. Let me correct you there. They watched his back. That's what they did do.
Well, okay.
Don't hate.
Okay. But it ain't like he would have been scared to go.
Oh, no. Because he's from here.
Exactly.
You know how to navigate. You got to know how to navigate, your position. And
right.
That means you have to be in the environment to know how to navigate in the environment. So if you ain't never in the environment, you don't know how to navigate to make a stand, to make a difference, to make an impact.
You get around some people so they can tell you. Because I found out, I heard not one thing that she's done yet. Oh, yes, I have. She like to take pictures and put them on Instagram.
When she dance in public, I seen that.
Yeah, she like to put on fire jackets and stuff like that and stand by the fire trucks and wear all of the unions that voted for her.
Messy. That's messy. Let's not do that.
Well, I can be messy on my show.
Oh, you can. Yes, you can. It's your show.
It is my show.
Yeah.
And we do have followers.
We do. And we want to educate the followers.
Exactly. Like Amos Brown said, if the mayor want to know something about African Americans, come on, sit down and talk to me. I'll teach you.
That's everything you need to know.
Yeah, she ain't sat down with him yet. Because what? She don't want to know. She don't want to know.
But we so quick to say what somebody else ain't doing, but we're not doing anything, as a people ourselves.
Yeah.
Show by example. What you doing? You speaking to people when you walk past them? No. Because you don't think they're going to speak back.
Okay.
That's being friendly.
Yeah. I just don't think how you can be very effective and you're insensitive and extremely scared. I don't see how I don't see how you. I don't get scared when I'm on the streets because number one, I ain't wrong nobody. I ain't done nothing wrong. Bishop said she fixed 2 potholes because remember she told us that all the potholes in Oakland was going to be fixed.
2,700.
She fixed 2,700.
Yeah.
She forgot a few.
Well, she forgot several thousands.
That was just one block. Okay.
Right.
That was Park Boulevard only.
We got more than that in Stone City.
Yes, dude. You go down Park Boulevard. That's a race course. You gotta go here. Nah.
Go down East 14. Go down International.
Come off that hill. You got to wiggle.
Get off on 14th. What the comedian said, he hit a pothole so hard he thought he had been shot. He said he started grabbing himself.
You know what was going on?
He was like, oh! Now, he ain't lying because I didn't hit that pothole too.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, they fixed the one coming off the freeway, but about the ones when you get to the next corner? It's about 10 right in that area. Just keep on going up. Getting off the freeway. So she fixed 2,700.
Yeah.
Well, if they're using the same asphalt, it'll be another. It's going to turn into another pothole anyway. Right back. Because they're using that cheap asphalt. My daddy retired from the city of Oakland. Bishop said, "Where are the 2,700?"
He said, "What?" Tell him stop acting up.
He said, "Where is the 2,700 that was fixed in all caps?"
I'm gonna have to look and see. Yeah. And she posted that in her speech about her first 160 days.
Does she fix potholes? What about?
But she ain't gonna do nothing about the crime till she get rid of all the homeless people.
That's what she said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let crime keep going forth while you try to do. What does she plan on doing with the homeless?
That's the question, because she's talking about she gonna charge the other cities for the people being here.
Because a lot of homeless people are not from Oakland.
Yeah, that's what she said. Mm-hmm.
Girl, you can't even put a Girl Scout meeting together. How you gonna charge other cities?
Somebody said when donkeys fly. I was like, what? Donkeys fly? Okay. You being real gangster with that.
Oh,
I'm looking for the article right now.
Yeah, I'm listen, real talk audience tonight. I'm sorry. I'm just a little discombobulated tonight. There's so much stuff coming at me. I can't breathe. My sinus and allergy is acting with me. I still need to add something to my sermon to get into the media. Listen, y'all. We only got about 10 more minutes of this tonight. I can't do too much of this. Huh?
Okay, here's the article.
You read,
Marty. It says Oakland mayor wants to close all homeless encampments, but when? So her premises is closing the homeless encampments will improve the violence in our city. It will improve public safety.
How the homeless people doing it?
The homeless people got guns and they got cars and they're going by doing drive-bys, and the homeless people is out there doing home invasions.
They have guns. Cut it out.
But how many homeless people is going out and shooting in East Oakland?
Yeah, but is she trying to say that most of the crime is done by unhoused people? I mean,
that sounds like what she said. Read the article one more time. What she said.
She said, let me go back. She said she wants to close all the homeless encampments because
she feels
that
most of the crime comes from the homeless community.
Hold on. See, now it's taking a long time because we want to know what she said. Mm-hmm.
Polling.
Hopefully by next year we're shutting down all the encampments. Interesting. You ain't gonna be here next year, but anyway.
You're gonna be gone before this year is out. Thank you, President Ty Wheelock. Thank you. Appreciate you. He said our mayor is so out of touch. Hey, y'all, keep up the great work. Bishop.
Okay, so she said improving economic vitality and public safety in Oakland will require addressing the homelessness issue.
I'm like Bishop Milliken. Alex is over here looking at La La Land. I'm just really trying to figure out what is she talking about and how is that going to help the folk that I know doing the crime and kids doing crime and nieces and nephews doing crime. They not homeless.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't homeless. They in apartments and studios. They in Section 8 housing. And
but why are they trying to make them leave the encampment? Where are they gonna put them?
That's what I would like to know. Where they going?
Yeah, the homeless encampment around the corner from me, they moved them all out. Guess what? They got more people now than they did when they closed it down the first time.
They came back with a vengeance.
Man, they seemed like it was a new community. Oh man, they over there deep. Cars and vans and campers and electrics. They got TVs. They got.
I never had to figure out how many homeless people have campers.
Them. They got campers. They got TVs because they plugged into the city electricity.
So they can afford to buy a camper or steal a camper? Are most of these campers stolen or? I'm just asking a question.
They bought them with that EDD money. They just gotta move them around.
Homeless people got EDD money.
Yeah.
Teach me.
They had a group. Look, this is honest to God truth. They had a group that went to the homeless encampment around the corner, charged all of them people $10,000 each, and signed them up for EDD. Sure did. And they will hold the card until the money was on there. They take the $10,000 off and give the people the cards.
Boss.
That was a setup from the beginning.
Unhoused people with housing in a community with jobs. Boss stands for building opportunities for self-sufficiency.
Who's talking about boss?
We have turned lives around. This is Michelle Yates. Thanks, Michelle. I grew up with Michelle.
Okay.
You know Michelle. Remember Deacon Ross?
I know Mr. Frazier too.
I don't know. Who was that? He coming on your page?
No, Mr. Frazier is the CEO of Boss.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne said he gonna get his fishing wire fixed by next week.
What you call it? Got a special. Mm-hmm.
So, Boss blesses the unhoused people with housing and the community with jobs. Boss stands for building opportunities for self-sufficiency. We have turned lives around. Michelle, you work for Boss? Hit me, inbox me, Michelle. Hit me up. Leave me your number. Inbox me. Hit me up. Leave me your number, sis. I grew up with Michelle. You should know Michelle. Remember Deacon Ross that used to be at Center Street? Brenda?
Huh?
Did y'all fellowship with Center Street?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's Deacon. Michelle is Deacon Ross' daughter.
Oh, okay.
But and then he started pastoring. But all right, okay, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Inbox me. All right. So what's next, Brenda? We only got about 5-10 more minutes. That's it for this episode.
Why?
Huh?
Hold on.
They don't know you lie.
Huh?
They don't know you lie. Oh, you didn't plug up your computer.
Exactly.
I heard it say ding, ding, ding.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. There we go.
So so check this out, Brenda.
Mhm.
So if the mayor's number one priority is shutting homeless encampments down, why she ain't connected with boss to get these people jobs and get these people some housing? Things that
Is
make
that
you
the
want,
question?
huh? Yeah, that's the question.
Okay, so the city just gave Boss a contract, so they know all about Boss. The Boss has a bunch of contracts through the city. Everybody knows what Boss does. So you
Okay.
tell me.
This is my first time hearing a boss.
Really? You didn't see their logo on the screen at the summit?
No, I was busy eating a bagel.
Yeah,
I had to get ready for a wedding.
Mr. Fraser gave me a little check.
Okay.
Gave me a little check.
This service, I have worked with them over the years. Like other serious service providers, they need more funding. Okay, Wayne must don't know that the city just funded them some money. Some millions.
They got a separate contract for something different. So Boss is a fiscal agent for a lot of nonprofits, grassroots nonprofits.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I do realize there's a whole lot of homeless people that don't want housing. There's a whole lot of homeless people that want to remain on the streets. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them. A few may want some, but it's probably more people that want to remain on the streets because they ain't got no responsibilities. You ain't got to pay no PG&E. You ain't got to pay no rent. You ain't got to pay. You ain't got to do nothing. So put a little gas.
They're comfortable like that.
Home. They are very comfortable like
very
that.
Comfortable. You know,
it's sad that that's their mentality, but so we're not gonna ever get rid of the homeless problem. Mm-mm. All of the homeless problem. Everybody don't want housing.
Right. It's too much responsibility for some people. They got into a place where they felt they could live, out there on the streets and just be just as happy.
Yeah, some of them are very content. Yeah. I remember when Sean and I had our men's transitional home. We was only open a couple of months because most of the guys that we encountered thought they was gonna sit they trifling behinds up in the house all day long and watch cable and eat all day long. And all I got to say, I was being nice, and my brother.
You gonna let them lounge?
No, they had to get up like they was going to work every day. No. You think you're gonna sit in this house all day long and watch cable and eat and sit up in this house and smoke and drink cigarettes? You're not doing that in our transitional home. You're not doing. So they was like, "Oh man, y'all got too many rules here. I'd rather sleep on the street." God bless you.
And they'll say that in a heartbeat.
They told me and Sean that me and Sean gave up the doggone transitional home.
Oh.
They told
you couldn't find no more people to put in there. Why you give it up?
We gave the thing up years ago, at least 10, 12 years ago. We gave that thing up because it don't make no sense to keep fighting for them when they're not even fighting for themselves. We want better for them. Like, okay, you need to go to the VA. You need to go to a community center. You need to go look for a job. You need some technical training. So like, oh no, y'all got too many rules. I'm cool. I'm cool. I ain't got to come back here. And this doggone mortgage is $2,000 a month. Oh, hell no. We wasn't doing that. No, that rent was $2,000 a month. We gave it up because of how they reacted and how they did not want any responsibilities. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I totally, Sean and I went through. Sean and I went through with that. I'm cool. You're just not going to just come in here disrespecting our house like that. Not going to do that. We have rules and we got regulations. And if you guys can't abide by these rules, Sean told them you're going to deal with me. I was a nice person. Sean was not so nice. All
So who
right. Well,
closed it down? You or him?
it was an easy decision that we both came to a unified agreement. We're tired of wasting our money.
Let's shut it down.
Yep. Davari, I'm just trying to tell the truth. I'm just trying to tell. I keep it real. Some people don't like me because I keep it real, which I give no cares about. I give no cares about people not liking me. I'll be 54 years old next month. I am well over people that don't like me. I do not care. They got some people that mad because me and Brenda work together. So it's when y'all start liking each other. Then they start putting rumors out there. Well, y'all must like each other. I don't like Brenda like that. She cool. That's my sister. She don't like me like that. We oil and water. We fight. We talk every day, y'all. Even Brenda called me on a Sunday one day. I was like, Brenda,
go in a
you know
whole
this
different
Sunday
direction.
water? What you say?
I'm going in a whole different direction.
You sure are.
Sure
And I
is.
know which direction.
That sure is. That direction over there.
And your brother supports you.
The
We
whole
doing
other
work in the
direction.
community and y'all worried about our status. We're not dating. We trying to help your family. You're trying to help your kids. We're trying to help our community.
Well, it always got to be something to something.
It's always got to be something. When you're doing something good, I guess we've been on the front page of the Post, the Tribune, on the news and stuff like that. I guess people don't like that. We don't get paid for none of this. This is straight voluntarily.
Volunteer.
I mean, I'm not going to even tell you how much money Brenda had to spend to put a tarp on the floor at Laney College today. I was highly disappointed. Highly. And it wasn't even my money, but that's my sister money. All right, let me move out there because Brenda about to start. I see a vein about to move over here.
Oh my God, let's not do that.
All right, so how we leaving out? How we leaving out of here tonight, Brenda?
Well, educate yourself because in the coming weeks, a change is gonna come.
Oh, I should have played that. That need to be our theme song, Brenda. I'm gonna start playing.
What?
Change gonna come. Old Sam Cooke. Yeah. All right, you all reach out to us and inform us on some other things we can do. If you all didn't want your comment to be seen in the comment section and you want to reach out to me in my inbox, feel free. If you want to reach out to Brenda in her inbox, feel free. We'll keep your name anonymous. We won't say that John Doe said this. We need to do this. We need to do that. Nah, we will keep it. We'll keep it under wraps. But we're serious about the homelessness. We're serious about the violence. We're serious about the gun violence. We're serious about prostitution. We're serious about.
It's 5 outside, y'all. Come get them.
Yeah, we're serious about the work that we do. Brenda do so much work in the community. And she gets applauded sometimes though, but she doesn't do it to get applause. She doesn't do it so people can mention her name in the first sentence. Trust me, Brenda get phone calls every day from major people all over the Bay Area. Some people she knows, some people she don't know. But I promise you, she ain't getting no check. And if she is getting a check, she ain't splitting none with her brother. That's how I know. She ain't
getting one.
She ain't selfish. That's how I know she ain't getting no shit. Because Brenda will give her last to somebody. She'll help somebody. She ain't Brenda's doing. The Lord is blessing her. The Lord got his hands on her. That's why I support her. That's why we're here every Saturday to show you all how much we care and how concerned we are about our communities. I don't get a dime for doing this on Saturday. And I've been doing this for 3 years.
Oh, praise God. Not
3 years. I took a leave of absence when Nicole went to heaven. My kid's mama passed. It was just a whole lot on my children, on me. She was a member of my church, my best friend for 30 years. Listen, you all, I took a leave of absence from Real Talk, and everybody understood that. But on these Saturdays, I cut in on my preparation, my last minute preparation time for Sunday, because ain't nothing more. My job, CP Bannon, is not more important than my church. Real Talk is not more important than my church. I promise you, y'all, it is an honor to come on here. We're humbled to be on here, but we're concerned about our community because we live here, we work here, we go to church here. Brenda owned businesses here in Oakland, in the heart of the ghetto. I really want my church to be in the heart of the ghetto. If any of you all know anybody, I'm trying to move back to East Oakland. We're in West Oakland right now, but my dad organized our church on 98th at E. Morris Cox School Auditorium 38 years ago. If anybody knows somebody that got a building at least 1,700 to 2,000 square feet, let me know. If y'all know any investors that want to lease their property, I need a few parking spaces for my handicap members. They can't walk far away. All right. So I put it out there. The Bible says you have not because you ask not.
That's right. That's right.
And we're out here.
Ask, y'all.
Be prepared, you all. In the upcoming weeks, we're going to have some very important stuff to tell you all regarding our city. We can't tell you tonight, and we can't tell you next week, but we may can tell you in a month from now.
Register to vote. No, it'll be in the next week.
Register to vote. Oaklanders, Oakland residents, please register.
Alameda County.
Alameda County.
It's 12 cities. Alameda County. If you live in Alameda County, register to vote.
Register to vote. We got something for y'all in a minute. We're going to need y'all signatures. All right. Well, this is from Brenda and myself, the Real Talk family. We hope
Wayne somewhere.
Wayne is over here leaving comments. He's not being frozen leaving comments. He hoped to have a new Radio Shack system. Maybe he should do.
No, he can't do Radio Shack. They ain't open no more. The T-Mobile got a sale, $50. Great Wi-Fi. I don't have it, but I heard something about it.
All right. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all. Peace out, Brenda.
All right.